Hello, I didn't see you there. So today we'll talk about jars and how they can get you one step closer to financial independence. Pickle? Now that you're here, let's start with the boring part. So money management refers to the processes of budgeting, saving, investing, spending, or otherwise overseeing the capital usage of an individual or of a group. Its foundation lies on four basic principles. The first one is consistency, which is self-explanatory. The second one is timeliness, so no delays on your management, or as Warren Buffett puts it, first save and then spend. The third is justification, so why are you doing this? To buy a yacht, to buy a Lambo, to buy a yacht full of Lambos, an expensive refrigerator, or a trip around the world? That's your call. The thing is, this will be the force that will fuel your discipline tank when you need it the most. And finally, we have documentation, so you must keep logs of your spendings to stop bleeding money without even being aware of this fact. I use a customizable Excel spreadsheet that you can download from the video description to start managing your money right now. So back to the jars. In his book, Secrets of a Millionaire Mind, Harv Eker comes up with a simple and fun way of managing your income. I recently adopted his method after adding some tweaks, of course, and it works wonders. Basically, he states that you have to create 6 separate bank accounts or jars in which you put cash if that's your thing, and split all of your income as it follows. The first jar will be 55% of your income, and the funds will be dedicated to necessities, so rent, mortgage, food, bills, cat food, and other things that are strictly necessary for your day-to-day life. No vices here, remember, only things that are strictly necessary for your day-to-day life. In the second jar, you have to add 10% of your income. This will be your long-term savings for spending jar. Use it for big purchases, vacations, backup fund, or an unexpected medical emergency. This will mainly serve as your safety net fund. The third jar is the fun one, and it's called the play jar. 10% of your income will go to your hedonistic part. Indulge and spoil yourself with whatever you're into, weird or not. We don't judge here at Crilex Trading. The important part here is that this jar has to be depleted on a monthly basis. Don't hold back, but don't tap into other jars. So let's go back to some serious things. 10% will go inside your education jar. This is a jar that has to be emptied as often as possible, and it will pay for coaching or mentoring fees, buying self-development literature, or it will pay for online courses. Remember, the moment you think you know enough is the moment you get surpassed and obsolete. Jar number 5 will be, yeah, you guessed it, 10% of your income, and it will serve as your financial freedom account. This account will never be spent, only invested. Set up passive income streams, real estate, buy stocks. This account will serve as a landmark for your net worth, and it will someday grant you financial independence. And finally, jar number 6 will be the gift jar. 5% of anything that you make has to go to charity. This is a fund that should be emptied on a monthly basis as well. Find a charity, help local charity institutions or animal shelters. This will give you a nice confidence boost and will send the message that you are abundant. Never neglect this fund. So now that we covered the basics, let's tackle some situations that may arise. Let's say you have no money and you are already in debt. Well, in this case, borrow an extra dollar and manage that dollar. You got to this point because you are poor at money management. Prove to yourself that you can manage that extra dollar that you borrowed, and things will shape up in time. It's all about strengthening that discipline muscle. Disclaimer, be smart with your debt management and never over leverage, because that's a very bad thing. The second thing would be having to put money in jars or managing and paying fees for 6 bank accounts is a bit too much for your taste. I had the same issue, and that's why I created an Excel spreadsheet that will split my money for me, and I can keep all my earnings in less accounts. Bear in mind, keep yourself accountable if you choose this way of doing your money management, and never let any of the balances go into the negative. You can find the spreadsheet again in the video description below. And lastly, maybe 55% isn't enough for necessities, or 10% won't cover for my monthly subscription to Scrolls Unlimited. That's okay. Harv Eker's method of managing money is not set in stone, and you can customize it to your liking and need. This doesn't mean that you put all your income in the play account and get evicted. Anyway, you get the point. So that's it for this video. Thanks for taking your time, and I hope that this method will help you get one step closer to financial independence. You will find the link to Harv Eker's Secret of a Millionaire Mind in the description. Have an excellent day, an excellent weekend, and see you in our next video. Bye bye.